Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to True Talk with Dee Dee. I hope you guys are doing well. Sorry for all the lighting. As you guys can see, I am currently in my hallway. I'm sorry you can't hardly see me. I am currently in my hallway and I am about to reveal the room. The lounge and office area is now going to be revealed. So I hope you guys enjoy. It's going to be a little music, but I'm just going to show you guys really quickly how it looks, and then we're going to go into our normal and daily messages for today. Hope you guys enjoy. Hi, welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was just a little tour around the room. As you can see, there's still a slight things that I still have to get done. I am going to get some curtains for that window. And I'm also going to make sure that, of course, the part where it has my dresser and all my personal stuff, that's going to get cleared up so it will not be there. But I hope you guys liked the office slash lounge area. I thought it was really, really cute. I do like the blue couch. Timu did come through on that blue couch. I couldn't believe it matched the wall and the rug and everything so perfectly. Everything came together so nicely. Like I said, I got to get a couple little odds and ends here and there, but those things are neither nothing to miss, you know. Everybody know how a blue curtain would make a window look, you know, and I have one picture that I do have to get behind this wall, so that's about the only thing. I think it's a picture, the curtains, and just clearing up the area with my medication and stuff at, and lotions and all kinds of stuff, just personal things. Anyway, the door that you did see that had the blue, like, cute little flower stickers in the welcome, that's actually my beauty room. So I didn't really want to show that because I feel like that's on my beauty channel, and if you guys have already subscribed to that channel, you will see that's how the beauty room looks. So that's a totally different room. It's not blue. It's more like, you know, nail polishes, you know, makeup, bags, and all that. So that's why I really didn't show that one. But I hope you guys really, truly enjoyed, like, everything, because I really had so much fun painting the walls. I even painted this one. This is like a light gray. You just can't tell because it looks almost white. But it is a light gray. And the blue wall is just, oh my gosh, I love that color blue. And I'm not a big blue fan. It's just that I felt like my wall that said her vibe is pretty and it has like the blue flowers, I wanted to kind of like accent this room to have some blue in it, because I know my bedroom is basically black and red, and my bathroom is black and red, and then downstairs in my living room area it's like gray, you know, cream. I just kind of wanted to give each section of the house its own different identity. Isn't that cool? So that's what I really did it for. Also, guys, I don't want to hold you too much about my aesthetics of my home. Everything is still a work in progress. All we're trying to do now is get the spring going in, spring cleaning, getting stuff nice and neat. And this is what I do every spring. It's nothing different. It's just that the room that I just showed you guys, that was something different that I did add to the room. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about applying pressure. We have to learn how to apply pressure in our life. We have to learn that if things don't go our way, it doesn't mean that meant that's over for us. That situation is ended. It does not mean that. When I say apply pressure, I'm saying to the stuff that needs to be applied pressure to. Okay? I ain't talking about no man who didn't want you and he didn't deserve you anyway. I ain't talking about applying pressure in that department. I ain't talking about applying no pressure in the department about a demonic person who jealous and you want to be their friend anyway. I'm talking about applying pressure in the right department. When I'm talking about applying pressure, I'm saying applying pressure to building your resume. Applying pressure to building up your character. Applying pressure to build up your self-esteem. Applying pressure to build up things you do day to day. Have I did my job today? Have I did overly my job today? Did I create a job today? Did I make someone happy today? Did I put a smile on somebody's face today? What have I applied pressure in to change my life or someone else's life? Let's put it out there. That's what today's message. Have I applied pressure? Okay? And by the title, the title is, look, a reveal, but the message in that reveal is, have I applied pressure to my life today? I'll wait, but I ain't going to wait too long. Okay? So that's the whole truth. Have we applied any pressure to how we love God? Have we applied any pressure to how we serve Him? Have we applied any pressure to how we love and adore Him? Have we applied any pressure to how we serve and do what He tells us to do? So when I say apply pressure, am I doing more than what's required or am I just doing what's needed? When you apply pressure, you do way more than what's required. You going out there above and beyond for yourself. You going out there above and beyond for God. Applying pressure is making sure that people say, whoa, she didn't turn that pain into power. Look at her applying pressure. Turn her pain into power. When are we going to turn our pain into power? When I'm crying, I'm ready to go to my next move. When I'm hurting, I'm ready to figure out what's my next opportunity, what's my next choice, what's my next solution. That's how you apply pressure. Instead of sitting in your pain, instead of doing the bare minimum, instead of, oh, I'm here, I showed up, we're applying pressure in our life where we want to see something exceed. The only reason why you apply pressure is because you want pressure there. That meant that I'm applying pressure in my marriage because I want to see a better outcome. I'm applying pressure to my kids' education because I want them to succeed. I'm applying pressure at work because I want to be promoted. I'm applying pressure with God because I want God to see me. I want Him to know I need Him. When you apply pressure, baby, you putting that pressure into power. When you take that pain you got and you use that pain for your power, then you apply that pressure. So once I'm crying, I'm hurt, now it's time for me to take this pain and put it into power. And how do we do that? We apply pressure. We apply pressure wherever we need that pressure to be. It doesn't matter in your life what you got going on. Every aspect of your life, you can apply some pressure to. You know some things that you could have done better. You know some things shouldn't just been your bare minimum. You know sometimes when you go in them interviews, you ain't got to have that attitude. And you know sometimes when your mother talking to you, your father talking to you, or you got stuff in your boss talking to you, you know you ain't got to look like that. You ain't got to have that attitude. You know that you are a great person. Why not apply pressure to exceed beyond greatness? It's just a key. It's just something to tell you, just something to talk about. But anyway, guys, I'm going to continue to apply pressure in this house. Yes, she is. I'm going to continue to apply pressure in this house and clean up my home. Do what I need to do before my husband gets home so we can apply pressure in that department. And then after that, I'm going to apply pressure to my audience and my fans and let y'all know I love you so much. Don't forget to continue to subscribe. Don't forget to continue to share. And don't forget about your girl, because your girl haven't forget about you. Apply pressure to True Talk with Dee Dee. Can we do that, though? Can we apply pressure to True Talk with Dee Dee? I'm just asking. Hello? Where's the pressure? Where's the pressure? Let's apply some pressure to True Talk with Dee Dee. Oh, Dick. Oh, Dick. But anyway, y'all know how I am. I love my babies. I love giving a word in. I love giving a message. But I also love for you guys to subscribe, like, and share. At the end of the day, babies, we can all apply pressure somewhere in our life. Have a great, blessed, and beautiful day. Talk to you soon. Bye.